Hello. How goes it? I don't think so. I hear a nod. That's weird. Can you hear me now? It's so weak. Okay, let's see what's the issue. You said I'm too low. Or maybe because the thing's too loud. Maybe that's what it is. Hold on 1 second. I think maybe I turn this down loud. Turn this down like this. Okay, there you go. And then pull it up like this. I think that'd be better. Maybe you can hear me better now. There you go. That was the problem. Okay. I'm doing well. Just got on. Literally just jumped on. No more than 2 minutes. It's been like, what, 40 seconds now? But we're just doing some quick sketches. Really quick. So I just want to see if I can pull this off real quick. Didn't feel like sleeping, so. Okay, that's not. No, not today. Did that yesterday. We draw a bunch of buff individuals and then some busty individuals as well. But right now, I'm just doing some quick sketches. So, gives you easier and finish it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Put the knees about here. And then that. And then put the knees about here. I would assume like this. Like that. There we go. Upper half needs to be a lot bigger. It's too small. Grab this. Bam. Okay. Okay. What's that? I can't see that. Small. Oh. Okay, there we go. Grab this. Smaller. Okay. And then we grab the head. Oh, this is a little bigger. Okay. The lower half is a little too small. Looks like he hasn't been to leg day for a good while. So we're gonna balance that out. And about here. Not too big, not too small. They try to put you in the cover of Vogue with your necks. Ain't that what they look for? Do they look for people with long necks and slender bodies? Ain't that like the perfect Vogue individual? I know it's supposed to be a joke, but like, isn't that true? I'm pretty sure. For those who don't know, I'm on Twitch, YouTube. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick and TikTok. It's for those who don't know. Let me see here. Let's see. Let me see here. I think that check. Let me check. Okay, like that. Thing is, everything's too compact, so we're gonna grab this. Get more here. Grab this part. Put it down a little more here. Grab this upper half. Make it like that. Okay. Now this is like that. Okay. Alright. I think that was more than 3 minutes. Got to put this in the corner here for now. Slim arms? Just arms? Nothing more than that? Okay. Now let's use a different technique on how to do this. Oh. Do you watch it know what's my... Do you watch it know that what MAH is? Thank you. I appreciate it over there, Arthea. I think you've been in here before. How you been? Do you watch it know what MH is? I think everyone knows what MH is these days. Okay, like that. Yes, but I know what MHA is. I think everyone knows what that is. Okay, like that. Quick question. If I had to choose between AI or tracing, which one would you pick? I wouldn't want to pick neither, but if I had to pick one, put a gun to my head, I would think I'll pick tracing. I use a XP Pen E20 type of tablet. That's what I use. Okay, so this. That's what I use. Not really. I'm not really sure what that is. If that's a brand. If that's a legitimate statement, but like, I use XP Pen. Let's see here. Like that. There we go. Okay. Alright. Just to let you guys know, I'm streaming to Twitch, YouTube, Kick, TikTok all at the same time, and Instagram for those who are wondering. For those who are here. I am doing studies of gesture drawing and using silhouette techniques. So I'm making a silhouette and then make a character out of said silhouette. Okay, there we go. And then we'll grab this. I think the legs a little too. I want the legs a little bit more. Like here. And then, oops. And then do this. And then clean it up a little. Oh. Put that there. Okay, there we go. And then the leg needs to be a little bit more outwards, like about here. I think that seems quite right. I'm gonna just give it more of a stretch. Okay, and then the hand will be about here. All right, so I'm gonna turn this down. I'm gonna take a blue. It's not my thing, but I don't mind listening to one here and there once in a while. Then I'm gonna go over here. Hello. That was 1 p.m., huh? I do listen to some, but not a lot. So I don't mind it too much. See here. Okay, like that. Let's see here. All right, have a good night. Go do your thing. Yo, what's going on, bro? What's up, Dio? Good night, Zelia. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it very much so. Oh, that was nice. Oh, let's go. Okay. Oops, that hand looks wild. Let's fix that a little bit. That looking a little wild there. It was on the wild side. Doesn't look like a hand anymore. A physics-based type game, huh? Okay, that's none of that. Let's get rid of that. Thank you for the follow, Caleb. Oh, hello. Let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. And then I'll make this. I'm doing studies. I'm not drawing anyone in particular. I'm doing concept art studies. So far. The concept does look kind of... kind of worked. Concept-wise. Did you? I'm using Clip Studio Paint. Well, I'm glad that you waited. I'm very flattered. Okay, like that. I didn't know people actually wait for me to come on live like that. I hear you. I hear you. Oh, the arm's kind of broken here. We gotta fix this. I would... yeah, the hand's a little too crooked. Oh, birdie. Yeah, birdie. Oh. Ultimate generator. That's crazy. Okay. That. There we go. Looking pretty good. I still think it's a little bit too compact. So I'm gonna probably stretch out that leg a little bit more. It feels a little... grab that. And then grab this part. Just a bit more. Bone Ninja and Sword Ninja. Okay, not bad. And then what we can do is use this as a form of, okay, like like this. I just love watching anime, and my father, he used to draw a lot. That's pretty much it. There we go. Oh, the leg here is not grounded. Gotta grab this part. Gotta ground that down. And plus, I love playing video games and stuff, so being a concept artist was kind of a cool thing. But it never was an idea for me. There you go. Pretty cool. There you go. And you know what's funny? Based on this concept, I like to think Venom. That was pretty cool. Got pretty close to the original. Did it my own way, but it was pretty cool. I use Procreate on my iPad. Haha. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Got pretty close. Okay. Thank you for the follow. When you add the tongue, it looks really cursed. I guess. Let's see here. I'm looking for another. Let's find something. Okay. So like that. You know what? Hello. How goes it? I wouldn't say that, because if you go to the Twitch, I'm listening to that. Yep. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay. Really? That's what his old weapon was? That's kind of cool. Okay. Okay. I don't know why I even stream to TikTok anymore. I'm at 0 followers. Like I have zero viewers. Like what the fuck? Almost dumbest things. I don't know. I'm gonna never stream there ever again. Let's head real quick. Okay. Cool art. Thanks, Daniel. Oh god, horrible. Oh, never said it was done. It's concept, so didn't officially say it was done. I can already know something's around the neck. Hello. Wait, what? I don't know why I drew my OC as Lou. What am I, Lou? Lou from the Ugly Dolls. I mean the kid cartoon movie. I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever seen that. It's my first time hearing that, I think. I don't think I've seen that movie. Is that a Canadian movie? Throwing his hammer at a You can throw it? What the fuck? Hello. How are you? Okay, there. Oh shit. Yeah, it kind of looks too scary. Hey, turtle, what's going on? Oh, thank you. Just doing quick sketches. That's all I'm doing. Just trying to see if I was doing something for a client. finished with that compact. Sweet silence. Am I too low? Okay, I gotcha. Okay. Okay. Oh, later, Lyra. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just super locked in right now. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, it's gonna happen. Sadly. It will happen. It's just kind of expected to happen. But the real question is, will it fail? That's the question. Heard about a movie. I heard about an movie the other day, which the whole track is named. Well, I want to put it past them these days. Not bad. Could be better. Okay, let's pull this back a little bit. Alright, let's draw some white. Hello. How goes it? Yes. Only on paper. Okay, here. Hold on. I already did that yesterday, which was so no. I'll be doing digital work. I have to do the animatic for the event that's happening with my mod. So I will not be doing the swimsuit thing. I only do that on Mondays. And this is the last month that I'll be doing the swimsuit. So I got like 2 weeks left and then I'll be done. Or I think a week left. I think a week or two left. I think there's 2 Mondays left in this month, and then after that, I won't be doing that no more. Till next summer. Of lawsuit. Why do you say that? Let me see here. There we go. Oh, it's not being shown. That's why. My stupidness. Okay. God, I'm stupid. Okay. There we go. I did not know that was not being shown. Put that in the corner right there. Or should I put on my head? I think over my head. I think that's fine. Okay. You can suggest, but just because you suggest them, I may not draw them. Because when people suggest, it gets too out of hand, so I rather than just pay for the character that they want me to draw. If they choose not to draw them, I just draw them based on random, on how I feel. You can suggest, but don't expect them to be drawn unless you pay for them. That's a guarantee that they'll be drawn. And make sure they're age appropriate as well. I don't just draw any anime character. Since I was 6. Laters. Yeah, someone did, and I'm not gonna draw Anya. That's inappropriate as fuck. No. And they was being dead serious about it too. I was like, no, I'm not gonna draw that. They even said, if I'd pay you, would you draw? I said, hell no. I don't really have the latest art piece. I do a lot of sketches. I do a lot of like, well, my latest one, if I did for a client, was like, I only do art pieces when it's for clients. I guess it was this one. I forgot to put this on him. Where's the... There you go. Hold on. Where's... Wait, where the fuck is... Bro, where's my keyboard? Did I just literally lose a whole keyboard? Where's my keyboard? I lost my keyboard. I don't know where it is. What you drawing? I'm doing sketching. I'm doing sketch practice. Or concept art practice. Where is my keyboard? Oh, there it is. Hello, hold on. Hold on, give me 1 second. I can, but you gotta pay for that. I don't know who that is. Hold on. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. I just realized that's a dude. It's a dude from Demon Slayer. Let's see here. Wait, hold on. In Swinfront? Wait, how old is he? Usually just streaming or doing posting my videos on Instagram and TikTok. Hold on, or making a video or letting people know I'm commissioning. Age. This is age. Age. He's a 21-year-old Hashira alongside Giro. He's 21. I can draw him in a trunks. That's perfectly fine. I can draw him in the trunks. That's perfectly fine. I can add him to the roster. So when sketching, do you break your characters into shapes? I do lots of different methods. I use either my mind's eye or I use silhouette drawing. When I make a silhouette out of a character, I first make a silhouette of a character and then I build off that silhouette. It's a faster process because I know what the overall shape looks like, I would at least say. So like if I were to pull out my time lapse, this is how I would, sometimes I would traditionally just draw it real quick. And then sometimes I'll just use a silhouette just to build on it. And then when I feel good with the silhouette, that's when I put in the lines on top of it. I believe this is a faster method of making characters because you don't have to do the construct. You can do the construction by just making it one amalgamation of blobs, and then you can make something out of it. Alright, he's 21. Alice asking Umberto because Umberto he's older. Wait, ain't that guy in? Wait, the guy that you're describing, is that Demon Slayer, or are you talking about are you talking about Naruto, or are you talking about Demon Slayer? Okay, like this. Like a priestess. Okay. Let me see. He's older. Overtime Demon Slayer, Sasuke, and Naruto. Although he's talking about the first guy you mentioned, but I know what Naruto is. I thought you got that confused with something else. Okay. Let me see a difference in. Let me see what I've read here. Oh, okay. That's what you meant. Okay. Are these. Okay. Just be clear, just because you suggest them doesn't mean I will actually draw them. But I can consider them to be in the roster if possible. They have to be of age and they have to be pretty well known. That what brings people in. Alright, whatever. I don't care about all that extra stuff that he mentioned. Yep, I know. I know about Sasuke and Naruto. They should be in their 30s or late 20s. Okay. Okay, let me get the. What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. Okay. Okay, there we go. What the fuck? Bro, whatever. Okay. No, because a lot of people tend to take that very, they take that problematic. Like, okay, let me use an example. I can use someone like Frieren to draw in a bikini because not only Frieren is like 3,000 plus years old, but she doesn't act like a child, per se. She doesn't act like a child in the slightest because I don't like drawing characters who are like, I don't draw lolly shit, but like, I don't like drawing characters who are like perceived to be extremely old, but they act like they're still 8 years old, because that causes a real issue. Now, like, someone like Frieren is 3,000 plus years old, but she acts like an old lady, so that it makes sense. She's just really short and young because she's an elf based on race, so I think that's excusable. She's an elf. They're pretty much immortal to a degree, and they also don't age like that. I think they stop aging at a certain degree, like within their 20s or something. And then not only that, she doesn't act like a 5-year-old who looks very young. She's just really short. So I don't mind drawing someone like her. Yes, I think that would be, I think that's the guy who killed Rengoku. He's perfectly fine. Like, it's usually when it comes to males, it's not that big of a deal. They don't really make that big of a deal with males compared to females. So when it comes to females, I'm a lot more sensitive to that compared to males. It's pretty hard to actually kind of sexualize a male, because I'll be like drawing a female like this, and they'll say, "Why am I sexualizing them?" I'm like, they're just standing. But there's people who just takes that so to like heart for some odd reason. It's kind of depressing. So to avoid the crazies, I try to stay within a limit of how far I'll go with whoever drawing. It depends on because everyone's different. I'm not gonna exclude a character who happens to be short. That's not fair, because if I exclude them being short, then I have to exclude them being like overweight because that's unhealthy, or like I have to exclude them because they had a tragic backstory or some stupid shit. Like it gets to a point where I can't draw no one. So I only put like two stimulations. One, they have to be of age. Two, they can't be like 3,000 plus years old and still act like a child. They have to act their age, because there are people who are short and that exist, or not as busty as other women. I will use an example. There are women who are short and are flat chested. That does exist. So, to just totally say I'm not gonna draw that is kind of evil. That's like saying I'm not gonna draw someone overweight just because they're overweight. That's not fair. It has to make sense. I'm not gonna make it red. I'm gonna make the hair. No, I'm gonna make. Hold on. I'm gonna make the outfit blue. Blue. And then what's orange? Dark orange. Brownish color. It's like a goldish brown. +20. Once they're in their 20s, I have no problem with it. And they can't be too childlike either. Like Frieren's like the standard as far as I go, but mannerisms, looks, and everything. And I don't draw lolly. Because even if they're of age, they act mature and they look way too childlike. Fuck that, no. Because I'm not going to explain myself every time to every person who says this looks like a kid. I'm dealing with those crazy people half the time. I'll make exceptions for certain characters, but it only depends. When it comes to, like, hold on, let me see that. No, that's different because he's murderous. That's a difference. I'm talking about childlike, like they're acting like a literal child. People will make exception for this because they'll just say he's not mentally unwell. But other than that, if he's not acting like a child, like a literal child, like he's a psychopathic killer. Don't get me wrong, but you'll take a psychopathic killer more seriously than someone who's acting like an 8-year-old who wants to play and do 8-year-old things. Hello, Lyra. How are you? So I think these are okay. Just call them. Like if let's use Majin Buu for instance. Majin Buu, even Kid Buu. I would draw even Kid Buu in like a swim trunks because he's not childlike. He's just murderous. Those are two different things. He his whole shtick is being murderous. That's not childlike at all. That's just hidden childlikeness using murderous intent. Those are two different things. I'm talking about a character who's just literally acting like a kid. So, but I will not draw a character like, I don't know. I can't think of a character like, I'm not gonna draw Anya. I'm not drawing Anya, and even if Anya was like 20 something years old, but she looks like a child, I'm not fucking drawing that. That's a big red flag. All right, I did color. I did. What do you call it? I did color. What do you call it? Color contrast. I did a little bit of a gesture drawing and some concept. Now, what can I do? We did muscles already. Ow. Do 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 do. Do do do. No, I need to do some. I need to get good shading. What the fuck? I could not make out her face. We did also women as well. Pretty good. It's pretty good. So. No. That's 6 foot. That might answer your question. Arthur Morgan. So. It's funny that you asked that question. We drew Frankie today. Let's see. Let me see, Darky was pretty witty, so I think that counts acting like a child. And also, she was 13 when she became a demon, I think. I think when they become a demon, that's where they're stuck at, whatever age they are. I don't think they age at that point. So no, I wouldn't draw her. Arthur Morgan. Who's Arthur Morgan again? Excuse me. And does Muzin age? I don't know. I I really don't know. I really don't know if that's a genuine question. He's a different type of demon, they say, so I don't know if he ages or not. In his own special way. Thank you. Actually, I'll do a different pose. I don't like this pose. It feels too basic. I'll do a better pose than this. Hold on. Oh, is it? I don't think people care about too much ages when it comes to boys all that much, to be honest. But when it comes to girls, that's where it comes a real problem. Well, that's so he's fine then. To answer that question, that's really subjective on how you see what a small content creator is, because on who's ever asking this question, if you're asking on YouTube, I'm only near 10,000 follows. I'm near 10,000, but on TikTok, I'm near 100,000. On Instagram, I'm 31,000. So I guess you can still call me a micro influencer. If that makes sense. A 1,000K. What are you doing up? Shouldn't you be in bed? Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, you're off, huh? Any luck on what's been going on with you, or you still don't know what to do about that? Thank you, I appreciate it. And thank you for the sub, I appreciate it too. Okay. Okay, and then we grab this. Make this a little smaller. Okay. Sorry, when people suggest stuff, I have them have to pay for that, because it starts a chain reaction. If one person asks, another person are asking, and I'm just doing a bunch of random free stuff, and I could have been profiting off that, because it's already hard enough being an artist. So I see. Bro's really angry. But yeah, I don't really do I don't do free requests. I'm sorry. You have to pay for that. This guy is hard enough as an artist trying to just get work. Because once I do one free request, everyone starts requesting, and then I'm just doing free art. And at that point, that could have been me to monetize my work. Till like 6. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound rude, but it's just like it's very hard enough getting work. So I do this as my side job. It's not my main job, but like it's hard enough as it is. Because when they say, can you draw Goku or something, it just leads to a whole bunch of people asking me to draw this and that. And then once I say, hey guys, do you think you can, like, you know, send them donations? No one wants to do that, but they want free drawings, so. draw, draw you for free. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me see. Ah! Excellent. Cape. Hello. Yeah, it's years of practice. Years of practice. Yeah. Thank you. Just trying to get this correct so I can put this down. I haven't made a new OC in a good while. Actually, when I think of it now, I think once I'm done doing the animatic for Mora, I'm gonna... I know, hon. I understand. Things are just really hard. I get it. I'm not even holding that against you in the slightest. But I think once I'm done doing the animatic tomorrow for Mora, I think I'm going to work on Skylar. The barcode on his face. I might do that tomorrow. Just for the fuck of it. I think I'll do that tomorrow. Or if I don't do it tomorrow in the day, I'll do it at night. So, because he came out really cool when I first made him. Yep. Might do Skylar. For those who don't know what I'm referring to, is the old OC I made. I might do that. I understand. Maybe I should make a... I think I should make a not animatic, but I think I should make a VTubing model of him. Maybe a chibi version of him. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. Watch almost anything, but like right now, currently I'm watching Gacha Kuda. Chibi sticker. That'd be cool. I watched Gacha Kuda, Fire Force, Gurren Lagann, Jobless Reincarnation. Yeah. Let's see here. Now, just the head. I know. You get to see what he really looks like chibi-wise, so you have him give him back his jacket and everything. Let's go. You just finished? I think there was supposed to be news on that. I think some new updates about the season 3 coming. Yeah, I like making the chibi first because it's like a more dwarf version of what it is, and I can just make adjustments to it later. It's like a quick concept. I can always make changes. That's what I did with my first chibi. Because since they're smaller, it's just easy to change whatever, unless they're much bigger. and then I have to go in and fix everything. I didn't see the show, but I did play the video games. People say it's good. Some people say it's kind of meh. It's kind of mid. Everyone seems to like the bunny villain or something. I mean to watch it, but I keep putting it off because I have other things going on, so I can never have time to watch it. Like that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Actually, I'll just put our hands on both hands of the spectrum. So, you know what? No, I'll make whatever changes later. Just let everyone know, I'm on Twitch as well. I'm not just on TikTok. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Trova, Kick, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. I'm on all platforms. So if you want to watch this, you can with me while I work with my VTubing model. Okay, like that. Alright. Now her arms are a little too skinny for my taste. I'm gonna make her arms a lot bigger. Make the breasts a little bit more up there. Like that. There we go. So I'm like doing this like as if I was doing this for a client, if I was doing concept art for a video game or something like that. And I'm just taking away, subtracting, or adding what I think would be appealing, what's not needed, what is. Okay, like that. I haven't seen the recent. I haven't seen the recent seasons. Last time I left off is when the ending of. I left off when where call it what's his name? Tanjiro and Nezuko, when he was chasing after her, or he was trying to save her from the sun, and then at the last second everything happened the way it did. That was the last time I watched Demon Slayer. Where she, I don't want to spoil it for anyone. Okay. I've never used Krita before. Does anyone use Paint Tool Sai? I don't know. Movie. There's a movie? There's another movie? I use Clip Studio Paint only. I don't use any other. Maybe that this dress is like, it's just kind of distracting. Maybe I take this off. Okay. I think that's smaller. I think a smaller skirt will make more sense. And then what I'll do is take this, take that, and then erase inside here. There we go. Okay. How long have you drawn today? You mean how long have I been drawing right now? Because it's been only like what, 2 hours now? I started at 2:30. It's 5:43. There we go. Hello, New Mood. What's going on? Yeah, he's not wrong. Yeah, he's not wrong. The discoverability on Twitch is horrible. It is horrible. Okay. And now, let me see. Okay. Okay, clean her up a little there. And then, grab this. And then bam. Erase that. Trying to... Oh. Hey! Okay. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna make sure that this is squished here. Curve it in like that, so it goes back to the body here. There we go. And then the arm goes like this. Okay, there we go. Like a mechanic thing. Alright, so we'll turn this down. I might never stream to TikTok anymore. I'm at that point where I just don't want to stream on it anymore. I don't think I will anymore. I think if I'll stream to TikTok, it would just be gaming stuff. I don't think I'll enjoy do artwork. Coming at that point.